Hi there, sign of Capricorn. This is Kim with your messages, and this reading is supposed to be for 2 to 3 weeks out. So you're looking at end of May going into June. So let's see here. I'm going to use the Urban Tarot, and let's just pull a Celtic cross. See what we have coming for the sign of Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn, whatever placement, as long as you know what to look for. Hope you guys are doing good today. Thank you for joining me as always. Let's see. Three of Cups. Nice way to start the reading with the Three of Cups being the issue. This is, it says on the card, abundance. This is, getting together with the right people, celebrating. It's the Emperor in the heart space. You have the Magician, the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups for how you're feeling, Three of Wands, 10 of Cups. Wow, this is a good reading. And 2 for the outcome, the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. The activist, which the 10 of, you have the 10 of Wands on the bottom. Okay, so let's make sure, make sure you can see everything here. I think you can, like that. Okay. So the Knight of Cups comes in, and usually this is like a offer that is unexpected that comes our way. It does say the seducer on the card, so I'm not sure yet. Let's clarify to see what the Knight of Cups is here in the recent past. Four of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, it's probably good to say I wasn't so sure. Four of Wands in the reverse. All right, this feels like somebody that you're not in allegiance with anymore. This feels like somebody who maybe they promised something and didn't come through with it, or something didn't move in the right direction. Not sure if you really believed what was being offered, or you feel like you were like seduced in some way. So you have the Four of Wands reverse and the Nine of Wands reverse. Both of those indicate like withdrawal of energy. You're not putting any more action towards staying in alignment with this person. I think it is a person, by the way, that Knight of Cups. I think it is a person. Your energies here are Aries, Sagittarius, and I would say Pisces. And then you also have strength on the bottom with Leo. And you have strength as the challenge. So I wonder why the strength card here is the challenge. Because we're having to find strength. Possibly regarding a reunion or about a reunion. Why do we need courage at this time for the Three of Cups? What is that about? Five of Pentacles. It's like seeing before something, believing before seeing is what the energy feels like. Needing to have strength and courage to know, one, that you have a celebration here. So it's like you'll be coming out of a feeling here. Five of Pentacles is when we're feeling either left out in the cold, or we're feeling like we're going through a temporary hardship of some kind, whether that be financial or, physical, with the body going through a health crisis at this time. Could be that too. Tell me more about what this action is. There's some kind of big action is taken here, because this is in the heart space, and the Emperor is all about the divine masculine energy. He's over all of the kings. So the moves that the Emperor makes are big. They're big. It could be an influential person or somebody that has a lot of power that is, you know, could be here as a spirit is saying this person here is offering you a cup, offering you a new beginning. It can be related to work here for some of you all because of this 8 of Pentacles being in the future energy. But so we have the Ace of Cups with a new beginning, something loving, something that you're going to like. I do feel like this is a person, this Emperor energy. The 8 of Swords, goodness. 8 of Swords is when we're stuck in our head or we're feeling limited in some way. I guess the anxiety that keeps us in a certain place could feel like there is something we're getting out of, a commitment that we're needing to get out of. Because what's the thing concerning here, maybe the most concerning thing in this reading is how we're feeling. So the feeling is the 8 of Cups. And as you can see, like it's a scene where there was a party before. There was this tower of shot glasses that are all kind of coming down now. So it gives you a feeling like something is a little bit of a wreck now. Or something is very it is emotionally unsatisfying or overdone. Something was overdone. And there's a feeling of like, I just have to get away. I'm like in one place. I just need to get away. So it can literally mean that you're going to be getting away or going on vacation here. Tell me more about how Capricorn is feeling. And we have 888, good sign for prosperity and abundance. Just feel like being alone. We have the High Priestess here too. So feeling like you just want to reflect alone on your journey. So the Hermit is finding out, you know, what lights them up inside. So carrying the lantern, and the lantern has the star in it. Right, so what do you really desire? So there's something different that you will be desiring. And this is going to call for like a lot of reflection. Both of these cards can mean deep inward reflection. The High Priestess and the Hermit. The High Priestess is kind of a magical energy here, but someone who really knows like what's going on. And maybe that is what's going on. Is that there's a huge shift in perspective going on. Tell me about the 3 of Wands in the environment. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. The 7 of Cups in the reverse. Yep. Okay, so who we're aligned with is making a big difference here, or it really matters to us. Who we are actually being lined up with, and who do we see ourselves moving forward in the future. When you're looking at your future, I think something is coming to you that's like crystal clear of, yeah, I don't want to do that again, or I don't have to have that lesson again because it doesn't, like I've already learned. I've already learned what investment was good, which investments were not so good. I'm going to pull from another deck too, because it looks like you might be taking action from your heart here on a new opportunity, all because there's something in the environment, the contrast is giving you, it feels restrictive, or it feels, you know, just like you're in need of something different, a change. So there's no confusion though. There's no confusion here. 7 of Cups in the reverse. There's no confusion. Yeah, okay, I have the biker coming out, which is like the Hermit and the High Priestess together. It's very much like this lone wolf style, impervious, nonconformist, standing up, breaking rules, enjoying the ride, loves freedom, and the unchanged situation. This is whatever it is that we feel stuck or trapped in, whatever it is that we feel stuck or trapped in, or we feel like somebody had left us I mean, maybe it's like left you to handle everything. It's something like that. It's an unchanged situation. I think it does change though, because you have the card I associate with the conscious creator, consciously manifesting, with the mage or the magician. And I even have the it looks like 4 wands. So it's like the 1111 card is on here too. So you're manifesting something different. Tell me about, that's the destiny card, by the way. So I think it's representing a manifestation. Tell me more about that. Manifestation. Whoa, it's been difficult. It's been hard just to concentrate on what it is that you want, or how to get what you want. Possibly there's been a lot of interference or pettiness, arguing. I think you've come to a point where you have to release expectation and release, if you're the one like holding everything up all the time, I feel like maybe there was a release in that, or deciding, you know, I'm going to take my hands away, and then we'll see, kind of like let them see what happens when I take my hands away, you know, as if you were holding everything up here. Give me one more here. I want something on the future energy with the magician, and what is this 8 of coins about? It's about, yeah, so something comes full manifestation here. The flag, achievement, recognition, overthrow, success, victory, winner, conquest, mastery, bragging rights, carry today, plans are coming to fruition, king of the mountain. So that you definitely could even be stepping into like a leadership role or position here with this emperor and the flag and that. So more about putting your skills to good use. This pays off. This is where we get to accumulate what we have created. The 3 of Wands, 2 3 of Wands. Hold your vision, because that is a card that's saying what you're visualizing for your future, the direction that you're wanting to move into. And it may be a new direction here with the 6 of Swords, but it is going to be successful, and it is going to leave you or get you away from like the storm or being in any stormy energy. It's going to get you to your heaven on earth, your 10 of Cups. So 10 of Cups in the hope or fear. Tell me more about your 10 of Cups. The completion here. The Fool. And the King of Wands. So it's like a new beginning of some sort. But the new beginning is all for the purpose of going after what you know will be more, I would say, like a more emotionally satisfying to you, or emotionally rewarding to you, because you usually have both with the 10 of Cups. You have the material success, but you also have like emotional success too. Tell me more about that. This is when we're absolutely focused here, I think, on what it is that our goal is at. We're blocking out distractions, because that's kind of what you have to do with the 5 of Wands. Sometimes I'm looking at the blinders card as what is steering you in the direction that you need to have hyper focus in. Okay. All right. 7 of Pentacles with the Princess of Swords. Says the activist on this card. Your investment is going to pay off. So whatever you've already invested in thus far, like the seeds that you've sown, there's a lot of careful consideration going on. There might be some news that you have to act upon, and they're telling you to take patience with a decision, or with what you decide, what you determine. Tell me about what that is. I don't always get decision, but the 2 of Swords is coming out to me with those two together. Whoa. It will be a good one. It will be a good one. The Sun upright. The Sun upright. Now, sometimes that requires a dip. I'm going to say that. I think those cards are all for you. Sometimes this Page of Swords can represent a difficult decision that we have to make in life. And I think if there was a situation here where there's too much being put on you, like you're carrying everything, I definitely see a lot of completions here with these 10s, but your new perspective with this Hangman, your new perspective on the ways that we feel like maybe we were emotionally manipulated or somebody kind of played with our emotions. And the difficult decision might be to have to end something with someone or leave something in the past. Something that was a disappointment. It was hard, but there's no denying this. The energy of the sun's here, so there's no denying what's being presented or what is visible. And then the Tower comes. So I don't know, but it's a big mixture of Capricorn really might be ready to end something, whether the Tower comes down or not, because the sun is shining and saying, hey, there is this new experience for you to have. And this thing that has been unchanged or that you've been dealing with, this new perspective is kind of maybe allowing you to even step away from it. Okay, so I'm going to get the Soul Contracts card because I think it's calling me here for your reading. Let's get something from Soul Contracts to find out what this is. Something new, a new experience the sun will bring in, a pioneering energy. Akashic records, so obviously they want you to get more information. That's going to be your key to unlock something for you here. Connect with the Akashic records to uncover the eternal wisdom of your soul. Here lies the answer in the direction that you seek. Soul archives, universal memory, and blueprint unlocking. This could be about gene keys too. Unlocking gene keys. The end of harsh karmic cycles. Yes, the need to break free. Which this situation that's been unchanged that you feel like you need to break free from, that's what this is about. Break free from old frameworks and boundaries. Let your soul shine without restraint. Transcend limits. Soul expansion. Finding your inner strength. Shift in perspective, which is what I thought this Hangman energy was about with you. A shift in perspective. View life from the higher perspective to discover hidden harmony and meaning. Spiritual evolution, expansive vision, and consciousness expansion. Your spirit circle. Your soul is connected to a circle of spirits. Together you share a mission that unites hearts across time and space. Soul circle, energetic connection, and shared purpose. And get ready for the cosmic blessings. The universe is pouring blessings into your life. Receive them with gratitude and let them flow. Sacred gifts, universal support, and soulful abundance. Okay, and let's close out with the spirit card or sacred spirit card. Lead the way. Yeah, that's the pioneering sun energy. Maybe you are the natural born leader here, and this is why you're put in this position to change something too. So lead the way. Show others how to break free from any kind of limitations, right? Light your own path and lead the way, the stag spirit. Also, illuminate the shadow and focus on a solution. Eliminate the shadow, focus on a solution. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. If you're needing a private reading, by the way, the information's in the description box below. They are pre-recorded videos, and you get a private link to your video. Also, put in the notes section on checkout what you would like to know from the reading. Thank you all so much for the support that I've gotten. I'm extremely grateful to each and every one of you, and just for being here with your lovely energy. So I'm sending you love. Until next time, bye, Capricorn.